sorpresa for you.
What kind of surprise?
Well, if I tell you, then it won't be a sorpresa. Just get down here.
Arrived at your destination.
It's a trailblazer. The university wants topographical data. I think Primo Rami just likes to watch you drive. Oh, and I annoyed Prima Alejandra until she loaned me the Maverick.
Okay, Juan. Get in and hang on.
Destination set. Telemetry is being recorded. Now, vamos! Vamos!
Okay, I'm vamosing!
Take any route you want, preferably without hitting a tree. Watch out! It looks like the weather is closing in.
Things to hit!
Bien hecho. I'll tell Rami his trailblazer was very easy. Not even a challenge for you. We've got everything we need. I'll send the topographical data to Horizon Wilds.
Happy to help, Juan.
Hey, mi amigo. I've been talking to Primo Rami and the team at Horizon Wilds. I think the best way to settle this is with the race. Not quite. Come down and meet me.
Juan, what are you up to?
400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
The trophy truck for you, and the 911 GT3 RS for me.
We'll be racing each other.
See, if I win, I can tell the whole familia that I beat a Horizon superstar. And if you win, well, we just won't tell anyone.
I should mention, you'll need to follow the dirt road and ignore Anna for this one. The university wants telemetry from different road surfaces, so I'll take the asphalt.
Ignore Anna. Take the dirt road. Got it.
You won. But that was much closer than we thought it would be, no? Muchas gracias, my friend. I have the telemetry from both vehicles. I'll get it over to the university. Right after I compare my acceleration profile with Rami and Ale's last races.
I'll tell them they have competition.
Hey, amigo. Remember that thing I said I needed help with? This is it. You in?
Of course. What do you need?
Excellent. Come meet me near Mulehey.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Hi, Rami. What's the plan?
Okay. Hear me out. Beautiful Mexican supercar, beautiful Mexican roads, promoting the Horizon Festival.
Do we need promoting? The festival seems to be doing okay.
All right. I'll find someone else.
That's not what I said. Of course I'll help you.
I knew I could rely on you. Let's go! Whew. Let's get moving. Get some speed, then turn into the countryside. Really see what this car can do. Yeah, great speed! But let's see how you handle some corners.
In 400 meters, turn right.
You want to tell me about the car, don't you?
I thought you'd never ask! So, VUL is an abbreviation. It stands for Vehicles of Ultra Lightweight and High Performance. It was started by two brothers, Guillermo and Iker Echeverria. The VUL 05 is a track-focused supercar, designed and produced in Mexico, but tested and optimized in the UK. I even think I saw one at the festival when I was over there. We're driving the pre-production version of the VUL 05 RR. The even more track-focused version. Somehow, the designers reduced the weight by 65 kilos and increased the power to nearly 400 bhp. Then they lowered the engine by 50 millimeters to drop the center of gravity and improve cornering.
Impressive.
They're pretty serious about the ultralight part. The 05RR even has an option for titanium bolts, saving another 4.5 kilos.
What's the RR stand for?
Road and racing. The car was designed for an enhanced track experience, but remains road legal.
In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination.
Less sightseeing, more going fast. Perfect. There's a couple of other things you can help out with, if it's not too much trouble.
You're never gonna let me live that down, are you? Call me.
I just got my hands on a piece of Mexican racing history. Wanna see?
Of course. On my way.
In 400 meters, turn right. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
Let me guess. Today's episode of Mexican Automotive History with Ramiro is about the Baja 1000.
You are very perceptive, my friend. This dune buggy was the first car to race here. Let's take it for a spin. The Baja 1000 is probably the most prestigious race held in Mexico. Do you know how it all started?
I assume the Myers Manx has something to do with it.
Correct again. The Baja 1000 started as a very elaborate marketing campaign for the car you're driving. But let me start from the beginning. On the 22nd of March, 1962, Dave Eakins and Billy Robertson did the first real Baja run. They went from Tijuana to La Paz in 39 hours, 56 minutes on new Honda CL72 Scrambler motorcycles. so they probably were a bit sore afterwards. They got a lot of media coverage though. A year later, Myers started to work on a prototype buggy he called Old Red in his garage in Newport Beach. It was based on the VW Beetle, and it paved the way for what we know as buggies. Cars that are built for off-roading using the Beetle as a donor chassis. But I guess they wanted even more publicity because in April 1967, Myers decided to make an attempt at breaking Eakins' record. And it worked! Myers did it in 34 hours and 45 minutes. Beating Eakins for more than 5 hours. The rivalry was known as Bug Meets Bike in Baja. Sounds like something you did back in the UK, doesn't it? Myers Manx became an overnight sensation as a result, and suddenly they were friendly races all across the Baja. It wasn't long before they realized they needed something more organized, and that was Mexican 1000. Guess who won the inaugural event?
Myers Manx?
You're on fire today! Yes, in 27 hours and 38 minutes. The official race was 100 miles shorter than the original route, but it's still impressive. The Mexican 1000 was later renamed to the Baja 1000 and is run to this day.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 100 meters, turn left.
I love that story. My abuela used to tell it to me at least once a year.
Okay, it's restored. Come down and pick up the competizione when you're ready.
Hey, come quick! Papa Fernando needs your help!
Okay. I'll be right there.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 100 meters, turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Oh, right. I get it now.
To be honest, though, it was me who needed your help, not Papa Fernando.
I can't fault that logic. Who are the other racers?
You know them. It's the Born Fast crew. They're raring to go. Toy, he's eager. But this isn't really a street race. There's no checkpoints, just the finish line. So keep to the route and get there first. It's hard to overstate the effect that the Beetle had when it arrived in Mexico in 1954. Before that, all we had were these huge American cars. So this new European-style car with its shape and light chassis and those adorable headlights and an engine that anyone with a tractor could fix was, well, a complete game changer. They were so exciting that they were displayed at the Ciudad Universitaria in Mexico City, and there were lines to come and see this new car. Production of the Beetle started in Mexico soon after 7 of them finished the Carrera Panamericana. Before that, people were a bit worried about reliability, you see. We Mexicans love a good-looking car, but a car that can do work is better. The Panamericana convinced us, and in '61, Automex had assembled 250 of them. By '62, the first plant had opened in Jalostoc, making 10 of them a day. We love that car. So another plant opened in Puebla in 1967, and in '71, El Bocho became the official taxi of Mexico City, which is why you see so many of them today. It's fun. That is a great car. Probably the most iconic car in all of Mexico. Ay, es increíble que un auto tan pequeño deje un vacío tan grande. Adiós, Sedan. Thanks. I'll call you when I've got that next one ready. I have a brilliant idea.
Another one. What happened to the previous side?
one is better? Meet me in town.
In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn left. Recalculating route. In 400 meters, turn left. In 400 meters, turn left. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Calculating route. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
I have two cars here. A first-generation Volkswagen and a 7th-generation Volkswagen Golf. Made in Mexico for almost half a century. Sadly, they stopped building them in 2021. But we can still race them. What do you say? To make it fair, I will give you a chance to make an informed choice. Let's go for a test drive. And I've got lots to tell you about Volkswagen Mexico. Volkswagen Mexico headquarters are in Puebla City. It started production in 1967 with the famous Beetle. As we call it, the Bocho. VW made multiple attempts at replacing the famous Beetle with newer models, but all of them failed way short of achieving the production figures until the Volkswagen Golf came into play. The first generation was released in Mexico as the Volkswagen Caribe, and had quite a few variations, including the Golf GTI you're driving right now. VW engineers, inspired by the Beetle GSR, designed and prototyped the Golf in secret as a Skunk Works project. Little did they know that the Golf GTI would become the hot hatch. Shall we jump 40 years in the future and try the 7th generation? The 7th generation of the Golf first appeared in 2012. This version is the Volkswagen Golf R, R meaning race. This was the fastest Golf in the range, with a 0 to 60 time of 5.1 seconds. Volkswagen Mexico produced all 7 generations of the Golf, totaling more than 2 million units over 44 years. In fact, a lot of Golfs you find in the US were built here. All right. Enough driving around. Let's go head to head, after you've had a chance to rest. I'm a fair man. I'll let you choose. Which Golf do you want to drive for our little race?
I'll take the Golf GTI.
In 400 meters, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Calculating route. Turn around when it is safe to do so. You have arrived at your destination.
I hope you know some shortcuts.
See you at the finish line. Don't make me wait for too long. Ah, I see what you're doing, but you still can't win. See you at the finish line. Don't make me wait for too long.
What a race! I am actually surprised the first generation still holds up. I'm sure you didn't cheat. story to tell you, my friend, about the old wolf in the swamp.
Are we going to a zoo?
A swamp. I'll pick you up.
In 100 meters, turn right. Arrived at your destination.
I hope you know some shortcuts. See you at the finish line. Don't make me wait for too long. What a race! The difference 40 years makes! I have a story to tell you, my friend, about the old wolf in the swamp.
Are we going to a zoo?
A swamp? I'll pick you up.
Here it is. I can't believe we found an F40. Keys are in the ignition. Enjoy.
That's the old wolf.
No, that's an old truck. The wolf is waiting for us at the swamp. Haley asked us to clear some debris, and I've got just the cart. But we need to get there first.
Of course! Who do you think I am?
The driver who destroyed a record-breaking amount of fences.
That's fair.
Careful there! This car is too old for this kind of driving!
In 400 meters, turn right.
You get to explain to Haley why she's paying to repair my granddad's car.
Turn right. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right.
See? Got it here in one piece.
And gave me a few heart attacks. And now, let me introduce you to the fourth Lobo. This car is more your style.
Now that's a hecking good wolf.
We call it Lobo here. Marketing in this country is outstanding. Let's get to work. See all that brush and stuff? Clear it out. What? No! It's not just an excuse to throw the Lobo around. It is just an excuse to throw the logo around. In the 90s, Ford decided that they needed to rebrand the F-150 for the Mexican market. And the name Lobo just has a real ring to it. They started using the badge in 1997, and the rest is history. The Ford Lobo quickly became one of the most popular vehicles in the country. Lobo is still used for the modern Rangers like the one based on the F-150 Raptor you're driving. But we don't just call it Lobo. No. We call it Lobo Raptor.
So it's the same car?
Now, there are loads of differences, like a dog and a wolf. Lobo only comes in XLT and with higher trim levels. The base version is still sold in Mexico as the F-150, but the Lobo is the elite F-150. Great. Job's done. And the scratches will buff right out. Thanks for the help. Now I just need to get my abuelo's old F-100 back to the garage. We call it Lobo here. Marketing in this country is outstanding. Let's get to work. See all that Russian stuff? Clear it out. What? No! It's not just an excuse to throw the Lobo around. It is just an excuse to throw the Lobo around. In the 90s, Ford decided that they needed to rebrand the F-150 for the Mexican market. And the name Lobo just has a real ring to it. They started using the badge in 1997, and the rest is history. The Ford Lobo quickly became one of the most popular vehicles in the country. Lobo is still used for the modern Rangers like the one based on the F-150 Raptor you're driving. But we don't just call it Lobo. No. We call it Lobo Raptor.
So it's the same car?
Now, there are loads of differences, like a dog and a wolf. Lobo only comes in XLT and with higher trim levels. The base version is still sold in Mexico as the F-150. The Lobo is the elite F-150. Great! Job's done. And the scratches will buff right out. Thanks for the help. Now I just need to get my abuelo's old F100 back to the garage. I've got 1,400 horses and I need you to help with them.
Know what this is? I'll be right over.
In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 400 meters, you will arrive at your destination. You have arrived at your destination.
Hey there! So, look at this. 1,400 horses of electric Ford Mustang. Get in! Let's take this down to the beach. Stick it in AWD if you like. There's some nice curves up ahead. Calm down. I know you like to go fast, but I had a big break. Breakfast. This is 2021's EV of the year. And it was up against things like the Taycan and the e-tron and the Recharge. It set 3 Guinness World Records, and it's inspired by the beautiful original Mach 1. And I'm telling you all of this because the Mach E was built right here in Mexico at Cuautitlán Assembly. Whoa! How do you make it go around corners like that? I'm really asking. Hey, I have to keep this back. Be careful with it. Cuautitlán Assembly has been building cars since the 60s. And more than 2.2 million cars later, we're sitting in an actual space machine made here in Mexico. Quite a journey from Cougars and Thunderbirds and F-150s to this. This isn't just a prototype. Cuautitlán Assembly does a range of options for the Mach E. A 68 kilowatt-hour standard and an 88 kilowatt-hour extended range version. It will give you over 300 miles of range on a single charge. The Performance GT version is the really wild one. 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. This one is quite a bit faster. Honestly, when I first tried it, I had to go and sit in a quiet room for a bit. And I've flown airplanes in a storm. Hey! This isn't your Mach E! Be careful with it. I have to give it back. It's wild tech. You can switch from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive at the touch of a button. And when you get into tuning, you can basically tweak every one of the 7 engines individually. It can make 1,400 horsepower and a ton of downforce at 160 miles per hour thanks to the Aero 2.
So what you're saying is, not bad for something that weighs more than that F-150 of yours.
Yes. Let's take this down to the beach. Stick it in AWD if you like. There's some nice curves up ahead. Whoa! How do you make it go around corners like that? I'm really asking. This is 2021's EV of the year. And it was up against things like the Taycan and the e-tron and the Recharge. It set 3 Guinness World Records, and it's inspired by the beautiful original Mach 1. And I'm telling you all of this because the Mach E was built right here in Mexico at Cuautitlán Assembly. Calm down. I know you like to go fast, but I had a big breakfast. Cuautitlán Assembly has been building cars since the 60s. And more than 2.2 million cars later, we're sitting in an actual space machine made here in Mexico. Quite a journey from Cougars and Thunderbirds and F-150s to this. This isn't just a prototype. Cuautitlán Assembly does a range of options for the Mach E. A 68 kilowatt-hour standard and an 88 kilowatt-hour extended range version. It will give you over 300 miles of range on a single charge. The Performance GT version is the really wild one. 0 to 60 in 3.6 seconds. This one is quite a bit faster. Honestly, when I first tried it, I had to go and sit in a quiet room for a bit. And I've flown airplanes in a storm. It's wild tech. You can switch from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive at the touch of a button. And when you get into tuning, you can basically tweak every one of the 7 engines individually. It can make 1,400 horsepower and a ton of downforce at 160 miles per hour thanks to the Aero 2.
So what you're saying is, not bad for something that weighs more than that F-150 of yours.
Yes. And there we go. Sunrise over the sea. Beautiful. But we're not done. There's one more thing to look at. I'll let you know as soon as I have, found it. Okay, this one will be epic. I found a Porsche Carrera. You know what that means?
Racing? And what do you mean, found?
In a barn, of course. And of course it's racing. Come meet me at Guanajuato.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn right. Turn right. In 200 meters, turn left. Turn left. At the roundabout, take the second exit. At the roundabout, take the second exit. You have arrived at your destination.
This beauty got her name from the Carrera Panamericana. The races don't run anymore, but who can blame us if we take it out one more time? Right? Let's see what this car can do. There's Jamin! Guess he wanted one last race.
Let's do this!
First race had 132 competitors, and everyone turned up. Amateurs to F1 drivers, men, women, professionals, anyone who had a car.
Do you know anyone who participated?
Aleja thinks Papa Fernando did, but she thinks Papa Fernando did everything. I know we used to go to the races with my grandfather. Ah, qué buenos recuerdos. There was no speed limit before 2012, and you'd see cars doing 180 miles per hour. Not that I'd know anything about that. 2,178 miles of the Pan American Highway run through Mexico. The race itself had 9 stages and lasted 5 days. But the sheer distance wasn't the only challenge. Constant changes in the elevation from sea level to 3 kilometers up. The most challenging road race in the world. The winner of the very first Carrera Panamericana was Herschel McGriff, who drove an Oldsmobile 88 at an average speed of 88 miles per hour. The Porsche Carrera got its name thanks to Hans Hermann, who won the small sports cars category in 1954. He drove the Porsche 550 Spider and came 3rd overall. He was sick before the race, and his tires came off at the start. He really pulled through against the odds. Porsche had 6 cars competing in 1954, and all of them made it through the end. A lot of others didn't, let me tell you.
Enjoying yourself, are you? Yeah, I kinda had a feeling you were.
1954 was the last year the original later Panamericana took place. But it gave us the most famous Porsche model, the Carrera you're driving right now. The Carrera RS 2.7 was the first production street racing 911. It was built on the 911S 2.4, the fastest Porsche you could buy at the... This is Jamin's exit. It's been fun, my friend. Take care.
Looking forward to seeing what you can do out there. Have fun now, yeah?
Great race. Almost like we did a little Panamericana with a friend. Anyways, hope you had fun with this little stroll through cars hechos en Mexico.
It was great. And let me know if you, find any other cars like that.
Scott Tyler, coming at you live and loud. How we doing, superstar?
You mean me?
Sorry, Haley hooked me up with a direct channel. Come meet me north of the Baja Circuit. You can finally put a face to this voice. Every festival starts with a hero car, and who gets to play around with it? Always some hotshot driver like you. Well, not this time. You're Scotty's ride, kid. Let's go. Oh, look at all the buttons. Oh, I mean, not bad. Not bad. Show me what this thing can do. Wow. Horizon. It's been a ride, huh? Get it? Because we're in cars? Oh, I'm sorry. You know what? Actually, I'm not sorry. Horizon has been amazing for me. I've loved every part of it. Even back when I wasn't quite as, Scotty. There's been so many amazing people. Alice, Jack, Hero, Morris, Sammy. Oh, and my boy Tom Thompson. He hates it when I call him that. Oh. I hope that's not why he didn't come to Mexico. I've seen it all. From the Colorado Heats to the Festival Falls in Australia. Oh, all the way to the Hall of Fame right here in Mexico. Yeah, I think Horizon has always been about the people, or the cars, or all the wonderful places we've seen. Man, I don't know.
What does Horizon mean to you?
Huh? Me? Wow. Nobody's ever asked me something like that before. I'm usually just Scotty T, the Scottmeister, Hype Train Tyler, But just you wait. You are in for a high-speed tour of the best festival days of your life. Pure nostalgia, pure Horizon, baby.
I can't wait.
Every festival starts with a hero car, and who gets to play around with it? Always some hotshot driver like you. Well, not this time. You're Scotty's ride, kid. Let's go. Oh, look at all the buttons. Oh, I mean, not bad. Not bad. Show me what this thing can do. Wow. Horizon. It's been a ride, huh? Get it?
Because we're in cars? Oh, I'm sorry. No, you know what? Actually, I'm not sorry. Horizon has been amazing for me. I've loved every part of it. Even back when I wasn't quite as, Scotty. There's been so many amazing people. Alice, Jack, Mira, Warren, Remy. Oh, and my boy Dom Thompson. He hates it when I call him that. Oh. I hope that's not why he didn't come to Mexico. I've seen it all. From the Colorado Heat to the Festival Falls in Australia, all the way to the Hall of Fame right here in Mexico. Yeah, I think Horizon has always been about the people, or the cars, or all the wonderful places we've seen. Man, I don't know.
What does Horizon mean to you?
Huh? Me? Wow. Nobody's ever asked me something like that before. I'm usually just Scotty T, the Scottmeister, Hype Train Tyler, But just you wait. You are in for a high-speed tour of the best festival days of your life. Pure nostalgia, pure Horizon, baby.
I can't wait!
Riding in the hero car. Ooh, my head's spinning. Hey, one sec. Yellow? Darius? Do I know a Darius? Wait, Darius Flint? You're in Mexico? Oh, no way. No way. Kid, Darius Flint, the Darius Flint is here. He wants a piece of the best driver at the festival. Meet me near the East Coast and get here quick.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. around when it is safe to do so. In 100 meters, turn left. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. At the roundabout, take the second exit. In 400 meters, turn left. In 200 meters, turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
So who is this Darius guy?
Champion of Horizon Colorado, 2012. He does not play well with others. When I say he does not play well, I mean, well, he basically cheats. You're gonna have to cut corners, because Darius will. Bring it, Darius, if that is your real name. Listen to this absolute tune! It takes me back to Colorado like it was just yesterday. I remember the forecast for high energy, scattered rhythms, and plenty of thundering engines.
You remember exactly what you said?
Yeah. Why, is that weird? You know, back in the Colorado days, 250 drivers battled it out in the Horizon Heats to become the Horizon champion. To get there, you had to work your way through the Star Showdowns. Woo! What a bunch. Ramona, Ali, Duke, Marco, Zaki, Haley, oh, and of course, Darius Flint. Man, Colorado was beautiful, but Mexico? Oh, Mexico just looks better somehow, you know? More real. Remember picking up your gold wristband from Alice Hart at Race Central?
I don't actually. You're thinking of someone else.
Right. Who was that kid? Pale guy, white shirt, didn't say much. Not like you.
Yeah, well, you know, some people think I talk too much.
Horizon Colorado was a special gig. I learned to snowboard there. Well, you know, I bought some lessons and a $500 ski jacket, and then I broke my ankle. And I did the whole festival from the base arena booth in a cast. Good times. Good times.
VW Corrado! Nice!
Doesn't matter who you are or what you are driving. Bring your ride and bring your friends and get down here!
That sounds like Horizon to me.
Let's book it to the festival! This place looks exactly like Lakeside Diner. No, they have the best French fries. Cart, too. And there's Jensen back in the Camaro Super Sport. Just like back then. Oh, spooky. Road step, show me a sign. Stone Cold Face Arena banger. Hey, I know that water tower. How'd they get it here? And a green Lambo Gallardo. Wait, Stark. Oh, you guys came here? You shouldn't have. Nice, kid! And we don't do wristbands anymore, but I will totally make you a friendship bracelet if you want one. I'll even make it gold for you, superstar.
That sounds awesome. Hey, I'm still waiting to hear what Horizon means to you.
Still working on it. I do meditation now. Watching you race helps too. I'm sure I'll have an answer soon. Yo, superstar, it's your favorite DJ. Come meet me on the beach near Playa Azul. We are setting up our Horizon. Europe tribute, and the boat has just come in.
In 200 meters, turn right. arrived at your destination. In 200 meters, turn right, turn right. In 200 meters, turn left. In 200 meters.
Round one is a go! Bank those skills!
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 meters, turn sharp left. In 200 meters, turn sharp right.
We are setting up our Horizon Europe tribute, and the boat has just come in. Ready for the road trip of your life?
Scott, my life is a road trip.
Head for the festival, or in this case, Street Scene Outpost. When you reach the road, you can put your foot down. Horizon Europe felt like a whole world opening up. Like we could do whatever we wanted.
They also literally removed the racing barriers, right?
Yep, kinda weird for a road trip. Hey, certainly more fun. Castelletto to Nice, Sisteron to Montalino, San Martin to San Giovanni.
You remember all that?
How could I forget? Chasing the sunrise over the ocean. Nice at night, tearing through a Tuscan forest in an Audi Quattro. Woo! Oh, it was like the ultimate bucket list. We kinda made a thing out of it.
I heard about the showcases.
Oh, there was this one against the train in Sisteron, and I was like, full steam ahead. Gonna be some commotion. Low commotion. Some people prefer my early material. And for the finale, we did this gigantic road race across half of France and Italy. I went through like 4 base arena records. It was crazy. Yeah, I miss Ben. And Ash. And the whole crew from Horizon Europe.
Where are they now?
Ash runs a garage with her Uncle Dak from Horizon, Colorado. Ben stepped down near the end of the festival. I think he's selling hot dogs back at the UK festival. Oh, and I almost forgot our trip to Storm Island.
What's Storm Island?
An island off the coast with lots of storms? Blue is kinda in the name, kid. The road trip of your life. Again. Who says you can't turn back the clock? Thanks, kid. The cars, the places, the people. Those are the memories you hold on to. Hey, don't forget to collect your song reward from the accolade screen. It'll get added straight to the Horizon mixtape. So go, go, go! Hey, you hear that, kid? Sounds like thunder.
thunder from...
Yeah, here it comes.
Down. Thunder. Come meet me in La Silva.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. At the roundabout, take the second exit. In 400 meters, turn right. Turn right. You have arrived at your destination.
We're doing a tribute to Horizon Australia, which means you are the boss. Shouldn't be too hard, huh, superstar? Where to, boss?
Beach party?
You read my mind. Red bean graphics. Nice. I used to jam to this on the sand at Surface Paradise. Aussie bonus board. I asked Warren to airmail me one. Hey, listen to this. I got a text from Warren. G'day, mate. Hope everything's hunky-dory in Mexico. Might come and have a squiz one of these days. Till then, you can get me on the old dog and bone. Hooroo, Warren. You get any of that?
Some of it, I think.
Horizon Australia was the first festival with danger signs. Talk about making danger your middle name. People loved them.
Drift zones too, right?
Right. I swear, we put those flags out, and they haven't switched traction control back on since. Skill songs. Oh, remember when there was no such thing as a skill song? Yeah, neither do I. Never going back. Scotty Tyler has been corrupted by power. Back then, it was all about the fans, you know? I mean, it still is, but in Oz, the more fans we brought in, the more expansions we built. Not here. Here we go where we want. Check it. Warren's trophy truck. Hey, you can be Warren. Can you do the voice?
Yeah, no.
Good idea. Oh, go, go, go! Oh, sun setting. Quick, say something cool.
Huh?
I got it. End of another long day here on Base Arena. Time for your buddy Scott to hang up his mic, punch out, tuck himself in. Except this is Horizon, baby. And when the sun goes down, the party's just getting started.
Wow.
Yeah, I do this for a living, kid. All right, so who has the better beaches? Australia or Mexico? Don't make me choose! Leaving Australia was hard. I'm not sure I want to do it again.
Scott, we're still in Mexico. We never left.
Oh, yeah. Nice. Okay, superstar. One more Horizon Festival and 4 different seasons to celebrate. I was thinking we could do a run for each of them. Let me tell you what I see.
You have arrived at your destination.
Oh, hello, McLaren Senna. Let's see what this thing can do. To the waterfall, superstar! The fall won't last forever! Hey, look! A curiously unseasonable winter. How convenient.
To the lake?
You know it. Ooh. Look, look! Look, look, look! There's a snowman.
Just let it go, Scott.
Wildflowers, soggy trails, and a springtime cameo from Kira Harrison.
All right, it's time. I have a supposedly impassable muddy spring road and an urgent need to see what you make of this. Meet me at the start line.
You heard the lady.
And it's raining. Could our tribute to Britain get any more perfect?
Ah, spring. The season of new life and new beginnings.
Smash those pipes!
Sorry if this sounds weird, but you remind me of a good friend from Horizon Australia, and I just have to get it out of my system. Nice. Driving, boss.
Boom! Glorious summer for the finale. Don't mess with Scotty. He controls the weather. Straight to the festival, kid. Show Mexico how we do it old school. Here's what I see. A festival that never ends. Where you can be whatever you want to be. And... ah! Oh, I'm sorry. It just... it still gets me. Horizon UK debuted the festival playlist. I still check that thing, like, daily. Showcase remix... Mixes, the Eliminator Battle Royale. Yeah, the Horizon Super 7, challenge cards with custom routes and props, beauty spots, flares, all this stuff we know and love. I know you don't need me to tell you, you were there, but it's just so...
I know, mate. I hear you.
that. That drive right there is why we brought you all the way to Mexico. Nice work, Superstar.
So, time to answer the question. What does Horizon mean to you?
Okay, I thought long and hard about this. Look, I know I'm kind of annoying, and, I'm not cool, and I'm easily distracted, and my jokes are not always the best, but well, Horizon gives me a home. They let me hang out with folks like you and do the best job in the world every day, and that means a lot to me.
It wouldn't be Horizon without you, Scotty.
Thanks for taking a high-speed drive down memory lane with me, kid. Ooh, you like that song? Well, head over to the Accolade screen to collect it for the Horizon mixtape. You know you want to.
400 meters, turn left. Turn left. In 100 meters, turn left. In 200 meters, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left. You have arrived at your destination.